Google just shut down live action for their abortion pill reversal ads. I've talked to you about this on the show before. If you're new to the show, here's a brief breakdown of what that is. The abortion medication pill is a two-regimen pill, mifepristone and misoprostol. Mifepristone, or Mifeprex, cuts off all nutrients to your baby, breaks down the lining of the uterus, and starves your baby to death. After about 48 hours, you take misoprostol, which forces your uterus to have contractions, and you dump your baby in the toilet. Planned Parenthood tells you, do not come back to the abortion center. Sit on the toilet, flush, and don't look. So the abortion industry's disposal system becomes the American sewage system, and the bodies and blood of eternal children and souls runs through the sewers of America. That's what the abortion pill does. The abortion reversal pill is just progesterone. What's progesterone? It's a natural hormone found in all women, and it has been used for decades to help with things such as miscarriage. It's not a dangerous pill at all. It's a natural hormone. And the abortion reversal pill is just a bunch of progesterone. So think of it like two armies, and your army just lost a bunch of troops. Suddenly you get an influx of new troops into the battlefield, and now they can more appropriately fight the abortion poison drugs, right? That's what progesterone is. It's a natural hormone that offsets the effects of Mifeprex or mifepristone. Therefore, in about 60% or more of cases, saves the life of that child whose body began to be poisoned and whose nutrients began to be cut off to them. That's a short breakdown of what is happening. And of course, the Biden administration and abortion supporting groups have been saying we need to get rid of in-person evaluations for the abortion pill, meaning what they want is mail order murder, right? Mail order abortion pills, where you get these poison pills sent to your mailbox. How do pro-lifers contend and plead for the life of that child when the poison is showing up in the mother's mailbox? That's what is going on here. The pro-life movement, and Live Action as the digital leader of the pro-life movement, has been running ads about the abortion reversal pill, meaning, hey, if you change your mind and you act now, you can reverse the effects of the abortion pill and save your child's life. And many children, thousands in fact, have been being saved all over the country because of the abortion reversal pill. Well, this has the technocrats at Google and Facebook very angry, as well as the journalistic prostitutes of the culture of death. One such journalistic prostitute is named Emily Sugarman, writing for the Daily Beast on September 15th in an article titled, "Facebook is raking it in with shady anti-abortion ads." She writes, $100,000 plus ad campaign run by anti-abortion organization Live Action, which advertises so-called abortion reversal as an effective means of reversing a medication abortion. In reality, the method is an unproven, potentially dangerous intervention that has never been approved by the FDA. The only independent study on it being the abortion reversal pill, was halted after a quarter of the participants were hospitalized. Oh, you sick pro-lifers, you're hospitalizing women through a non-approved FDA drug that reverses the effects of the abortion pill. Oh, you mean progesterone? You mean the natural hormone found in every woman and that's been being used for decades to help women with miscarriages and fertility issues? Oh, that's all you mean. This is follow the science, right? Okay, so this writer, this abortion creepy, bloodthirsty journalistic prostitute of the culture of death, Emily Sugarman, uses the studies and research that she appeals to send it to Google and say, what are you doing allowing these babies to be saved through ads that are medically accurate? She continues and says, but ads promoting it on Facebook were seen up to 18.4 million times in the last year and a half, according to a new report from the Center for Countering Digital Hate. Ooh, that's good, right? The Center for Countering Digital Hate that now promotes prenatal hatred and bigotry towards children in the womb, right? This is just one of those other leftist organizations that masquerades under false compassion. More than 3/4 of Google searches for terms related to abortion displayed similar ads. A Google spokesperson said the company does not allow ads that promote harmful health claims, including those for abortion pill reversal. After reviewing a copy of the report provided by the Daily Beast, Google said it had removed all of the ads mentioned. Goodbye, digitally assassinated, no more pro-life movement online. This is almost like the technocrats and big corporations are functioning as an alternative government, deciding who has the right to free speech and who doesn't. And then they point to some BS study that says, follow the science to justify their bigotry. Yes, as I've been telling you, science is just a sticker. that they slap over their bigotry so the rest of the American public doesn't see the word bigotry over them. They just see the sticker, science, follow the science, love your neighbor. This is what the science says. So what is in this report, okay? It must be a damning and debunking critique of the abortion pill reversal, right? If Google used it to get rid of tons of ads about the abortion reversal pill, I didn't know that progesterone was so dangerous for pregnant women. What damning critique must we be talking about? Well, the Center for Countering Digital Hate report relies on a study by Mitchell Creenan in 2019. We've discussed this ridiculous study by Mitchell Creenan with our good friend Dr. Brent Bowles, a friend of the show. Go back onto YouTube, go back to the podcast, episode 93 and then 10-something. We've had him on 2 or 3 times. He's a pro-life obstetrician and gynecologist. He's now the medical director at Heartbeat International, and he has delivered babies whose mothers got on the abortion reversal pill regimen that he prescribed to them, okay? And we discussed the flaws with this study. I'll give you a brief summary of this. This was a 2019 study by an abortion researcher, creepy dude called Mitchell Creenan in 2019, which this Center for Countering Digital Hate report right here says was suddenly halted. The study was halted when several participants experienced dangerous hemorrhaging that sent them to the hospital. This is what the report says. The so-called abortion reversal is an unproven and potentially unsafe procedure. You're telling me women were sent to the hospital when they got on the reversal pill and the progesterone? Well, then we need to stop it for the sake of women, for the health of women. Okay, here's the problem with this study. The only women in their study who went to the emergency room for bleeding were the women who took mifepristone, right? The first regimen of the abortion pill that cuts off nutrients to the child and starves the baby to death. Listen, the only women in the study who went to the emergency room for bleeding were the women who took mifepristone but did not get progesterone. Yeah, did not get the abortion reversal pill. I'll say that again. The only women who went to the hospital that this study claims, oh, is why we had to stop the abortion reversal pill, were the very women who didn't get the abortion reversal pill, who didn't get progesterone. They got the first regimen of the abortion pill, and they didn't get the counteracting effects of the abortion reversal pill. Every woman in the study who got progesterone, okay, who got the reversal pill, over 80% of them went on to have living babies and no bleeding. So the study proved the exact opposite of what they claim it proves. But this is the science that you can't question, or you're a bigot who doesn't love your neighbor. The Creenan study that attempted to prove that reversal does not work and is dangerous speculated that using only mifepristone and then not using the misoprostol would put women at greater risk of hemorrhage. They have used this speculation in court against a state that has attempted to mandate that information about reversal to be included in the informed consent process. You had states like Tennessee earlier this year or last year passing laws that said if a woman wants the abortion pill, okay, because I guess we can't make it illegal until we get our hands on the reins of political power, but what they're going to do at the state level is they're going to say, that woman needs to be told that if she changes her mind, she needs to be told, hey, there is a reversal pill. And the abortion industry sued over that because they don't want women having that information. The Creenan study showed the exact opposite of what it intended to show. Women who took the misoprostol were more than twice as likely to experience hemorrhage as those who did not take it. So this is the exact opposite of the conclusion of the Creenan paper, which the Center for Countering Digital Hate claims is scientific. And it's why it was a study used through the Daily Beast to Google to say, pull every live action ad on abortion reversal pill. It's almost like science is just a way that they attempt to inoculate the public against their radical agenda, to keep you silent so you don't question it because you don't understand the science and the studies and it's so complex. And this is what they're saying. Oh, it's coming from the FDA who's reported on this study. It's coming from ACOG, the Association, American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists. It's coming from them. They're legit, right? No, they've been radically pro-abortion this entire time. Science is just a cudgel they use to hit the heads of their political opponents.